go back to it. Now you're a millionaire inside the metaverse, and you're broke as shit in real life, you know? So then where are you going to be?
In the metaverse.
You're like, I'm going to be.
Welcome to Livestream. I'm your host, Dr. Alex A. Plains, where we teach you how to stream your life. With my co-host, Jeremy Applegate. Today we have our amazing guests from last year. I hope you guys love these guys because I love them a lot.
We love them a lot.
We love you guys.
We have the CEO and the co-founder of Alphacoin, Don Alpha. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don Alpha.
And Don Alpha George. I know him
Don
as
Alpha
George.
George.
But
where are we at with this?
A lot of people know me as Don Alpha. So
No
yeah,
kidding.
Yeah,
Don
man.
Alpha.
Don
And then-
Alpha George.
And then we got Alex, a dear friend of mine for over 20 years, the director of sales for Alphacoin, Alex Diaz.
He's the game changer. He doesn't talk much.
Definitely. I observe.
He just produces results.
That's right.
And then we got James, that he came from lovely Miami to show us some amazing news today of Alpha City. I can't wait to share with you.
Lead developer.
Lead developer of Alpha City.
Part owner. One of the brainchilds behind Alpha as well.
Well, awesome. Well, glad to have you, James.
He's extra quiet.
He's very quiet.
We just put him in the room to
But
work.
when he speaks very eloquently.
Nice.
Well, thank you guys again for coming today. We have so much stuff that's going on.
gosh.
I mean, we're all constantly talking. Alex and George, you know, they're busy. They're blowing up this coin, this city. I mean, I'm so excited for you guys to hear. I mean, you guys are opening up a spot in the Bahamas now. You guys were just there?
We opened. And we're officially opened. We're just moving in. In the next like 30 to 45 days, we'll have everything situated. But company's opened, everything's transferred there, paperwork, all that is transferred over there with the attorney work.
So now we're talking about the Bahamas. I know all you guys heard about the FTX scandal. How do you guys feel about that? Alex, you got something to say?
Yeah, straight to it, huh?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't think much about it. It wasn't really a crypto problem. It was just one guy that received a ton of money and blew it all. So it's, you know.
So he was using, try to help me out with this. So he was using a company called Alameda Research, which supposedly was part of FTX, right?
Right.
And they were borrowing money from one to the other, or how were they doing the scam?
Yeah, he was borrowing the money. He was buying a bunch of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stuff
Okay.
like that. And basically the users of FTX and all of crypto started pulling that money out. And then he couldn't get any of that money that he was putting in to get out at that time because everything was dumping at this. So it was 2021 of October. Everything was pumping. Bitcoin hit 70,000. It was all because of him. He was pumping the charts.
He was pumping it. Okay, so the guy, you know, a lot of people ask me, Alex, why should I invest in crypto or in Alphacoin? Because I'm a huge believer in this project and what I'm a big investor as well. You guys can testify for me. Like what I believe in, I invest in, and I put my money where my mouth is. So for the people that don't believe in this project or don't believe in crypto in general, what do you guys have to say about that?
I was kind of warming up for the soft questions, and then going in. You went FTX. Now you're going straight into there. I mean, you know, we're here. We've been building for a year. You know, now is when you're actually going to go in here.
I'm excited.
You're going to walk. I mean, you came in what, 9 months ago, 10 months ago?
Yeah, May of 2022.
Yeah, you came in, and I mean, we had an early run. You know, earlier than we were expecting. You know, probably earlier than we needed to have. You know, people got a little spoiled. You know, we weren't there yet. You know, it was mostly, you know, we weren't there yet with the development. You know, we know where we needed to get, but we weren't there yet. Now is when we're really, the market wasn't there yet also, because marketing, as you guys know,
Yes.
you know, is all about timing.
Exactly.
Well, we were the only coin that pumped during those times.
Yeah.
Nothing else was moving. Everything was going down, even Ethereum and Bitcoin.
I mean, look at how you started the podcast talking about FTX.
Yeah.
You know, an $8 billion company that went down.
Yeah.
You know, and that was the second one of Luna that went down right
Luna,
after.
too.
That went down right before that. Then you got
Celsius, Voyager.
You got Celsius, Voyager. You got all of them. So, you know, we were fighting, which, in a way, it was good for us because we were able to develop.
Exactly.
And, under the radar, lesser expectations, things like that. But then the expectations shot through the roof when everybody started finding out about the project.
Went
and
crazy.
You saw everything was just going.
Well,
bam.
when Alex when Alex announces his cell phone on a podcast, that's problematic with respect to that.
So
I was getting phone calls all day long.
Yeah,
not because of the podcast, just because we were gaining some steam. I mean, we went to 274 million market cap in a terrible market. We were literally the only coin really moving that way. And since we're a 50-50 pair with Ethereum, we moved with Ethereum going down. So if Ethereum was going up at the same time we were going up, we probably would have gone to 10, 15 cents easily.
Nice.
I agree.
Yeah, and I mean, and we, he's talking about that. We love the coin. We wanted the coin to go to 1 billion, 10 billion. That's our long-term goal. But we started the business saying Metaverse, Metaverse first, coin second. When you're getting the business, you're getting the Metaverse, you're building that up and you're showing actual utility, the coin will follow. Their proof is in, you got Mana, Decentraland, you got Sandbox, you got the other Metaverse projects that Mana sat at, 1 cent, 10 cents for 3 years.
Yeah.
People were buying, you look at old YouTube videos of Metaverse, you were asking me before, you still don't even know what a Metaverse is. So hopefully after this podcast, you can know a little more, but Mana sat at like 10 cents for 3 years until, they started announcing their partnership with, Facebook, and the market, helped them out, so everything moved. Because you can announce a partnership with Facebook, but if people are worried about, interest rates going higher, inflation's going higher, the Ukraine war coming out and everything, it's like pissing in the wind, basically. It's just
that Mana went up also in October of 2021 when FTX Sam what's his last name? He was the one
Friedman.
pumping.
Everything, and everything was running in that month.
Yeah.
So when people talk about, it's great you brought up inflation, because today the reports came out and inflation's not going down even though the Feds are raising interest rates. So do you believe that cryptocurrency is like the safety haven still for like compared to gold?
Yeah, 100%. I think there's going to be a big, I'm in the personal belief that there's going to be a big switch that you're going to hedge crypto to like gold and things like that. When that's how it's going to break like the fiat to the crypto, pairs and things like that. Because if you're doing crypto to US dollar and US dollar, even though US dollar is strengthening because everywhere else is crapping, but you start, hedging crypto to like gold and to things along those lines, and then now you're going to start breaking. I mean, this was the first time you saw Bitcoin break from the stock market on the last CPI report. The first time in like the last year.
Yep.
Stock market was tanking, Bitcoin kept going, which that's what's supposed to happen.
Yep, exactly.
Bitcoin's been running with the stock market. It's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to.
That's not supposed to happen. You literally buy Bitcoin and crypto to avoid that. And I mean, you were talking about that right before here.
You just read my mind. Yeah, I wanted to join this the service, and they were, I had to buy Ethereum in order to make the transaction. And now if I want to bet in any sports, I got to buy Ethereum or some similar type of coin, Bitcoin, not Doge, the other one, Cardano, and there's another one that's pretty big. XRP for betting. So, but the other day, and I know where you're going at with this, the other day I wanted to get pay for my water heater, $8,000, and I went to a bank. I'm not going to disclose the bank because I do a lot of business with them. So all my accounts are them. But
this thing goes viral, and all of a sudden you're going to get canceled like Kanye.
You're going to get amputated.
I know, right? So we went to try to get the money out. Me and Jeremy went to get the money out, and the bank was like, it was $8,000. I'm not asking for like $100,000 of cash, right? It's only $8,000, and the bank says, unfortunately, we don't carry this amount of cash here. That scares me because, we believe in the banks. We believe in the banking system. What happens if there's a financial crisis and there's not enough money in the bank to support the money and the needs that we need? My uncle predicts, he said this to me like in 2016. He's like, if we ever go into, I'm not saying this, guys, but if we ever go to a civil war in the United States, the best thing you can do is have a type of asset that is, controlled by the consumer. Like I believe crypto is a great one, and slices of gold, coins is going to be the way to go.
Yeah.
Stock up on Ethereum.
I mean, look at what you were saying about FTX and your bank. The same crypto gets this stigma of like, oh, the FTX didn't have enough money for withdrawals or anything. If you, everybody walks into the bank, pulled out all their money, the bank wouldn't have all their money either.
That's right.
The banking industry has just been around for so long, so they got a grasp of everything.
Exactly.
So they got a monopoly basically on everything. So then crypto is like the new one on the block, the new kid on the block, and they're crushing it. Talking, oh, here's this FUD, here's that FUD, here's this, but yet Google buys $2.8 billion worth of Solana. When we were in New York in December.
At $8.
At $8, Google buys $2.8 billion of Solana. If you haven't seen Solana now, it's at $24, meaning Google just made,
tripled their money.
Yeah, $5.6 billion in a month they just made. So it's there. If you read through the lines and you have your conviction of what you believe, and you don't waver, and you say, this is the future,
of course.
and then that's where, we came in with, what we all wanted to build together was basically, let's not only, we don't only believe in crypto, we believe also that the virtual worlds and, and people are lazy.
Of course, and the concerts and the sporting
people
events.
are just lazy, so they like to get on Amazon. Yep. I mean, we look at my Amazon bill every month, and it's crazy. You got Instacart, you got Uber Eats, Uber, you have everything for convenience. So what's the next stage there?
If you had to, and it might sound like a stupid question, but I just came up to my mind. If you had to give the customer service that Amazon gives to the people in the metaverse, how would you be able to do something like that? Because like in Amazon, I know it's different industries and whatnot, but are you going to be to a certain niche market? Like if I wanted to buy land, is everyone allowed to buy land, or is it going to be very limited, for example?
Well, it's like land in real life. It'll be limited to the supply.
Okay.
It's not going to be unlimited. When we start really releasing all the land, there's going to only be a certain amount. I think we're going to do about 50,000 to 100,000 plots, something like that will be everything. But once it's sold, that's it. Then that's how you start then reselling, increasing value.
Okay.
Same exact concept as real life. The only thing is, it's just imagine this is another Earth. There's another world. You said it before the podcast. How are there millionaires in the metaverse and they're broke as hell in real life?
Right, exactly.
Because they bought Mana, Decentraland, they bought Sandbox, they bought Alpha Land, they held it, and all of a sudden that, it appreciated and it's worth a couple $1 million, but they like their virtual life, they like their world in there. Or, let's go a step further, maybe they're handicapped, maybe they have, bad social skills in real life, and to them it's easier to be inside of a virtual world as an avatar, things like that.
Do you pay dividends for that land? If I own a piece of land, if you do a passive investment on a multifamily right now, you're gonna get dividends.
Man, you're I like it. You're setting it up.
Hey,
right?
I've been thinking about all this for 9 months, so I'm excited to have you guys here live.
Well, we have not disclosed the how we're paying the passive income, so we'll explain now how we're going to do it. But yes, initially we have it. He built a staking contract. We have a staking contract where you can. Staking is basically, if you're not sure what staking is basically you lock your coins up and you collect an APY interest on it.
Yeah.
But you're getting paid in that coin, in that currency. But the problem with that is that that's the same thing as Luna. If you have to constantly have volume
in order to do it.
Yeah, because what do people do if you have your coin staked and you're getting rewards daily? What are you probably going to do? You're going to just sell them and get a little bit of money every single day. So we scrapped that. We said, okay, the best thing we should do for to not have to worry, one, that we need a lot of volume on the coin side. Not give us sell pressure, buy pressure, anything. How are we gonna generate income when we're doing it on our metaverse side but then also reward people that are holding our coins.
Yep.
And that was it. So when you're saying passive income, yes, every revenue we generate, so when we sell land, let's say we sell, 20,000 plots of land, we generate $100 million. The rough, percentages of that, we're keeping about 30% of that money for development, management, keeping it in, reserve in the vault, for everything, for, basically operating. And then the other 70% is going to get distributed into what you own as an Alphacoin holder.
Okay.
So if you own, 1%, think about it. You're getting 70 million bucks. 1% of that is what, 700 grand paid in ETH. So automatically, that's your payment just for holding the coin. Gives you more incentive to hold the coin. Gives you more incentive to buy more coin.
Exactly.
Buy more coin, and it also doesn't. It's not contingent on if we have a ton of volume or not. We can have zero volume on the coin, but we have a massive land sale, and all of a sudden we're the community. We're already on all the exchanges where we needed to be, and we tell 20 pieces of land. We generate $50-100 million, and all of a sudden there was no volume on the coin. Even though I'm putting worst case scenario, but there's going to be volume if they all go together. They all run together, but. There's no volume on the coin, you're still going to get paid in Ethereum into your wallet just for holding our coin.
That's awesome.
And it's not causing any kind of sell, because if you want to get your Ethereum and sell it, it's not gonna do anything to our chart.
So let me just ask you a quick question. Let's say, Alex, I want to buy a plot of land, right? And I want to build a dental practice. Like, what do you do with that land? So I got a piece of land. I bought it from Alex. Alex, I want to buy these pieces of land from you, and I want to build a dental office, just replicate my own life in my land. Is that even a possibility, or how does that work?
You buy a commercial plot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Commercial plots are at 50,000. We develop the building. You get up to 7 stories. You also come in with a billboard for that. You build it. You get in there. We develop the whole office for you. We put on let's say. Inside of there, you'd want to put, like YouTube videos of certain surgeries, certain practices. You'd probably put NFTs of how, this will cost you, this special is $5,000 for, your front, your upper top, your bottom, a cleaning, whatever it is. Okay. And then somebody's going in there, they're shopping. Boom, they buy this, and then they redeem it with you in real life.
In real life, okay.
In real life.
All right.
So,
all right.
Yeah, so, think about it. You're going to grab an audience that you weren't able to get before. You're going to be sleeping, and somebody's going to be buying that, package.
It can be anywhere in the world, too.
That package of, oh, wow, Dr. Plains, he's doing this package here of, $3,000 for this, new set of veneers or whatever.
Gotcha.
So and it's constant. And on top of that, you're grabbing people. Let's say we put your building here, and we have a big brand that let's say a Gucci store right there. People going in there to go Gucci, you're grabbing also everybody else.
So when you buy that, let's say, good point. So I want to be next to, I'm not sure, but the Lamborghini dealer. I want to be right next to Lamborghini, George.
Yeah.
The value of your plot's going to go up instantly.
Yeah. That's
just like real real estate.
Yeah. That's what he had spoke back to it there. How are you a millionaire in the metaverse and broke in real life? There's your answer. Buy a plot of land and get a damn Lamborghini dealership next to you. So, and then all of a sudden it's like you're buying a plot of land here in the real world, and all of a sudden they build a fancy store next to you. That plot of land is just
worth so much more.
It's just going to
so
be
you're
worth,
getting it, Jeremy?
It's going to be worth a lot more. So it's not only that's another thing we've tried to say. We're trying to change what mistakes other people have done and perfect it. Obviously, we're not going to be perfect. This is all going to be trial and error. We've changed from when we started till now. We've adapted things like that. But we see, for example, you spend, I don't know, you're spending your ads on Facebook, you're spending your ads here, YouTube, everything. Well, think about this. This is another avenue of promoting your business. And it's, let's say $50,000 for the cost for the commercial plot. But it's not just a lost cost. You're literally, it's like you're investing in the same time in real estate.
Do you get coins with that as well, or no?
No, you're not going to have coins with that, since we're separating those sides. Okay. The business is the commercial side is you only land on it. But but it's increasing in value. You still have some kind of value there. So it's not just a loss expense. Okay, these are my expenses. It's an asset. So you're getting a promotional, marketing tool that's an asset. Marketing is supposed to, of course, whatever you spend, you're supposed to get back more than what you're spending. That's
okay. But you don't get like a virtual deed like you do with a house.
No, you do.
You do.
You are. Okay. You're going to have on the blockchain registered. You're going to have your actual property where how you own it. The same. You're going to have it sent to your wallet. Everything. So
like in my Coinbase wallet, right? I can see that I can buy some of your NFTs. Are still available, or that's
yeah.
Well,
you probably have a plot of land.
You have in your Coinbase.
You're a top holder.
You have your Coinbase.
That's why it's there, right?
Yeah, okay. you have a Coinbase. You have a land plot in your wallet. So he can build a nice house there.
Nice, or another dental office.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a commercial plot.
Oh, it's commercial.
Just to show you,
we're the zoning police. Now.
Just to show you how
there's no duplexes or anything like that. So we want to keep the neighborhood value high.
Okay.
Manam brought in $2 billion last year, a year and a half ago in land sales. That's how big it is. Wow. And they're running on a low poly. Wait till you see our city.
It's amazing.
That's crazy.
So many. What he said. Mana could be at 5 cents, and they're still generating income. The only thing is that they're generating $2 billion, but they're not giving it back to their holders. You know what I mean? That's a major difference. They sold $2 billion in real estate, but the owners kept it.
That's it?
Yeah, they kept it. So
do you ever see, I know this
we generate $2 billion, we're giving back to our holders. We're as residual income, as passive income. We're giving back to money. It gives, like I said, it gives people incentive to hold, and B, incentive to buy more, and C, it just keeps everybody happy and everybody feeling involved. So hey guys, we made $2 billion in land sales. If you're an Alphacoin and it's at 1 cent, you're like, great, what the hell do we care?
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, we're also a consumer in other projects. What would we want? You put them in the other side. Okay, cool. You made $2 billion. Yeah, and you guys are coming back with 70% divided by everybody. Thank you for holding. Thank you for being here. Check your wallets.
Yeah, that's smart. So let me ask you a question, George. So do you foresee in the future? Do you guys foresee in the future that it's going to eventually get to the point where you're not going to be able to really get involved in real estate in the real market here, but if you want to do a real estate investment trust in the metaverse, do you foresee that ever happening in the metaverse?
Huge.
Yeah, like private equity, like long-term 100%.
Holds. We've even spoken about once all the land is sold, doing mortgages.
Yeah.
Foreclosures. No, just kidding.
That's big vision, guys. I love it.
But mortgages. There's even virtual realtors that are selling. Selling virtual properties, realty, and there's. It seems far-fetched now,
I don't think it is, man.
But to the regular person, it seems. Yeah. But just think about it. If you can buy, a house on the water with your own yacht, that's a badass home that here costs $20 million, but in the metaverse will cost you $2,500, and all of a sudden you get a Lionel Messi bought his virtual property in your same neighborhood.
Forget about it.
Yeah, you're like, man, this is awesome. You go back to it. Now you're a millionaire inside the metaverse, and you're broke as shit in real life. So then where are you going to be?
In the metaverse.
You're like, I'm going to be in the metaverse. So we have the advantage of living in Miami and in Florida, where in February. He's sending me beach pictures that he's at the beach all day.
Yeah, we saw that.
But that's not the real world, That's not the whole world.
For me, it is.
So you're basically building and you're bringing in this world where people are I don't know. They want a better life inside of there, and that's where I think it's gonna go. That's one aspect. There's so many aspects of it. That's one aspect of it. Plus, on top of it, I think bringing in the businesses, it's going to give another avenue for businesses to be a lot more profitable and grab a much bigger audience than they're grabbing now. Look, right now, how many cars have driven by here?
Thousands.
Yeah. Well, imagine millions inside of there and people walking nonstop, 24/7. Once these lights go off, no more.
Gotcha.
You know,
Yeah, we're
the
open
lights are
24/7.
the lights are never going to go off. There's going to be a bot program of you're standing at the door. Welcome to Dr. Plains' office. You know, how may I help you? And the bots walking up just like when you go to a website.
Do those bots call out sick?
Never.
Never. You see McDonald's
I
now?
know. I know.
McDonald's is all AI.
Yeah, I know.
Automation.
They're like, oh, you want a raise?
Yeah.
All right, give me another bot.
Give me another bot, exactly.
Yeah.
You were going to say something, Alex?
I was gonna say another aspect of the metaverse is safety for concerts and people that can't spend that kind of money to go to a concert. You know, you can watch a concert in a metaverse front row seats and pay maybe $25, $50.
How much would it cost to see Drake front row seat?
Yeah, let's say you live in New York and Drake's performing in Miami. You have to catch a flight, hotel, food, rent a car, Uber, whatever it is. You're gonna go through $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to go to a concert. And then also, you know, if you go to a Travis Scott concert, I don't want to put him out there, but you know, they have those concerts that everybody's on a mosh pit.
It can get friendly.
Exactly.
So, since last time you guys were here, I remember when Alex gave everybody his phone number, which was amazing. Thank you for sharing, Alex.
You gonna do that again?
So you guys are now listed.
Focus on getting buys.
So you guys are now listed, right? So it's much easier to buy the coin.
Well, we're listed currently on Bitmart.
Okay.
Bitmart Exchange. It's a smaller tier exchange, but you know we're on there just to get more holders.
How was that process?
More volume. The process is all about the same. I mean, he deals mostly with the exchanges, dealing with them, going through the whole process, the submittals, talking with them,
Okay.
But I mean, I think we got a good grasp of like how they all work now. I will say, other countries don't work like the United States, not being biased if you're from another country, but, other countries do not work like the United States.
See, because one of the questions
they're very laid back.
People ask me, crypto has a bad rap. Why should I invest in this coin? Alex, tell me more. How do I buy it? So how do you reassure everybody that this is not something illegal or something that is not legit?
Well, we're here showing our faces.
Yeah,
That's true.
Come on Dr. Plains' podcast and explain what we're doing.
We've been around a year and 2 months already. We're dealing with a tough market, Russian-Ukraine war, inflation, everything we spoke about a little while ago, and we're still here showing our faces for the second time.
Exactly, and the credibility of also being here, the listing on the public listings.
When you're about to walk into something we've been developing, and it's night and day compared to when we showed it in our Basel event back in December to what we have now, and it just keeps on getting better and better.
Exactly. So you guys, you heard it.
And to bring more, you were saying
he's always busy.
Yeah. Sorry. No. I was actually looking for the actual list of what we got coming up. That we had keep going where you're saying, but
no. Alex very cleared it out. It's true. They're very transparent. They're here. They're showing face. They're not hiding behind a building in the Bahamas where nobody knows.
Sorry to cut you off, but that's the problem, that we've spoiled a lot of people, because I had so many people calling me giving me. It's like back what he always says. He's like, dude, do you call Elon Musk to ask him about the Tesla?
I got the same issue.
And it's like they're calling me, hey, what's going on? I've even had people asking me,
they'll consume your life.
Yeah.
they want, that was, when we're bringing it back to, we had that big run that, we weren't expecting, it spoiled a lot of people, people, but what's going on, but, is
people that were never in crypto.
Yeah, that were never in crypto and what's going on, but there's the CEO saying this, but we need to know this. When are you listing on Binance? When are you doing this? It's like,
it's a lot.
It got to the point that I told my wife, stop posting where we're at on Instagram.
Right. Yeah.
Like, don't tag me on any places.
Like pump the brakes a little bit. I know, everybody's a little scared. People get scared. And, and this project has probably been one of the biggest, I'd say, how do you say, you see all the personal development that I know you're big into it, but all the personal development of like the fear of money, fear of, fear of missing out, just never enough, all the things that my wife is very, very big into development as well. But all those big things along those lines that you see it, all the psychology of all the different people. Like, for example, you've been in since May, and I promise you have never
we always say it.
One time. Yeah, we always say Alex is the best. He's never one time been like, but guys, what's going on? Where's the marketing? What's this? What's that? And we're like, because
Because I knew this is going to be a long-term hold, guys.
Yeah, it's a long.
We've been around for
exactly.
For
it's a long.
But I'm sorry, George, but you were very clear. And you guys were clear and concise with me.
Yeah.
I remember this call like it was the other day. I'm like, Alex, if you want to take your money out within a couple months, don't even get involved. Like, no hard feelings. But I'm like, dude, I believe in this project, and now having you guys here and telling me more, like I'm getting even more and more comfortable. So I hope our listeners are getting more comfortable too
I have
with
a
the
personal
transparency.
experience on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I text Alex and I'm like, bro, can we talk? And I'm like, you know what? Never mind. Let's just go.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't ever call him, and he's like, yeah, sure, we'll talk anytime you want. You know, but
I spoke to everybody that called me, and I still do, but I'm starting to cut a lot of people off.
We did change the way we presented certain things. You know, where he was very, very open and telling people and trying to be a little more open and talking with them and giving them, but at the end of the day, I more told him, and he saw it, and he started realizing himself. It's like, do you talk to Elon Musk if you invest in Tesla? Yeah. You know, do you talk to these CEOs? No, but you know, you get in the channels, you get in the community, you get on Twitter, you build, you know, you bring in friends. If you believe in projects, you do your own research, and you come in and you join and you see what it's about. You either join or you don't, you know. So that was the thing. So then a lot of people were seeing it and wow, this coin is just going and the price is moving, but we still haven't released our Metaverse yet, which is our primary breadwinner. That's going to be the primary money where it's going to be for everyone. So
these people didn't even know what that was. They would even, what's a Metaverse?
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, we're building a Metaverse.
Which 90% we understand. 90% of the people don't care. Yeah. If the Metaverse is coming in a year and it's gonna, and you could tell them, hey, we're gonna make you $1 million but you gotta wait a year. It'll be like, oh, but I don't know, I don't know. That's a long time, you know. And is the coin gonna pump tomorrow? You know, so it's a seesaw. So that's why I was saying that this project has really shown us all the different aspects of people. You know, how people, fear money, treat money, things like that, good and bad. We've, at the same time, we've had, keep going.
I just want to, I don't want to forget a question one of my friends asked me to ask you guys. So, with a stock, for example, right? It's all due to earnings and, the PE ratio and what's going on and, the NASDAQ and whatever's involved. With Alphacoin, obviously Ethereum is correlated big time with Ethereum. Let's say Ethereum starts rising, Alphacoin starts rising, right? What is the motive other than people buying with Alphacoin? Or like, for example, is the coin going to gain value as you guys take the Metaverse public, right? Is it going to fluctuate the price? Like, let's say you have a concert with Drake. Let's just say that, for example. Will that help the rise of the coin, absolutely. The pricing of the coin?
Yeah, absolutely. We only have I think a little bit under 4,000 holders now. So imagine you bring in a big concert and you sell 4,000 holders right there.
So that money will go to Alphacoin.
You have to buy Alphacoin.
Yeah.
You have to buy Alphacoin. Okay, so let's say this is right now happening. You have a concert going on. You want to go to the concert in the Metaverse, right? So you buy Alphacoin.
You need to purchase Alphacoin, correct? Okay,
you purchase Alphacoin, and then obviously the price will rise and the market cap.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the more buys than sells, it goes up. It's the same concept as stocks. Yeah.
Okay.
More buys than sells.
Imagine like Mark Anthony or Travis Scott; those guys sold millions of tickets.
For sure.
So imagine a million people buy Alphacoin to see a Drake concert.
Yeah.
That's a million more holders.
I mean, these guys are making it very clear how this works. Jeremy, do you have any questions?
Think about that.
I'm getting it.
Think about that. You have one concert. You sign one artist. Mm-hmm. Just one. Drake. We'll keep going with Drake. He sells. We'll keep it as a reasonable small number. How many followers does Drake have on Instagram? 200 million.
Something like that.
Wow.
He sells 100,000 tickets because Drake is doing a concert, and we already know how much Drake is to do a Metaverse concert. We've spoken with the reps. We already know how much it is and everything. It's very profitable. Okay. And they take one fee. You pitch the concert. You do it, and you sell 100,000 tickets at $50. What is that? What is that?
$5 million, right?
No, 50 million.
$50 million. I missed a zero.
He's like asleep, guys. I'm sorry.
All right.
We've been at it since 6 a.m. So
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. $5 million. You're right.
5 million.
5 million.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So let's say you sell 1 million tickets at $50,
Yeah.
which Drake can sell that 1 million tickets
Oh,
online.
yeah.
Hey, I'll pay $50 to watch Drake. This and that. Now you just got $50 million coming in, and you got 1 million new alpha holders.
yeah.
You know,
Crazy.
$50 because you're gonna have to buy $50 worth of alpha. Yeah, we're
do it, of course.
We're not blind to know that out of 1 million people, maybe 600, 700,000 are gonna sell those $50 right after, but you're still gonna gain 400,000 people.
Yeah.
So
You know?
and that's also going to affect the plot of land, or that's separate. The
It's gonna be huge because you're bringing exposure. It's
Yeah.
all
Correlated.
Tied, it's all tied in together.
commercial costs gonna rise.
The average millionaire has 7 streams of income.
Yeah, for sure.
Correct.
Yep.
I'm telling you because I know you're studying all of this.
Yeah.
Our vision is streams of income.
Yeah.
Everywhere to benefit
The whole community.
One pot.
Yep.
One pot. Not say, all right, guys, we made this, but this one is for my
Yeah.
pocket. This one is for his pocket. This one's for his pocket. No, everything, and it's all going to be shown how we're doing it, what we're generating, everything to one pot. So you own Alphacoin. You're an Alphacoin holder. You're an investor. You're getting your dividends.
Yeah.
And we do a concert with Drake. That money gets in there in the pot. Boom. We sell land in the pot. All our transaction fees, because we're our swap system for whatever you're buying, the dental thing, because
Yeah.
we're charging some fees on whoever buys, an NFT on you. We're going to
Okay.
charge a small fees.
Of
Same
course.
way,
Yeah.
same
No,
way as
that's
a credit card processing
Exactly. No,
machine
that's all
that you
normal.
pay. Everything is normal. All those fees. The billboard fees. We have digital billboards that we're getting that we have all around the city. Fees, NFTs, fees, everything, and it's all coming to one pot. And then that goes right there. Percentage we keep, big percentage goes to our Alphacoin holders, because we do believe that also giving the Alphacoin holders without bullshitting. We know that we give you money, you're probably going to buy more Alphacoins.
Yeah, for sure.
You say, damn, I just got 20 grand. What am I going to do? I'm like, well, I'll keep 5 grand and I'll put 15 grand because the next payout I'm going to get even more.
Absolutely.
So, and then when we're going to give back, let's say we give back $10 million. We'll probably get back, 20% of that. And then the coin is going to go up. You're going to, you're also going to benefit your bag. And then the exposure we're going to get is going to be huge. So it's all tied into one thing.
Beautiful.
So we have a very, very well thought out plan.
Awesome. We have a question for you, George and Alex and James.
All right. The viewers and audience wants to know, when are you coming to Australia? We got a couple more questions.
Oh, well,
We gotta make a trip.
yeah. Well, he was next. That's it's one of our good guys inside of our Telegram and socials and
Okay.
everything. He DM'd you. His
Okay.
name is
He tags
Jason.
you on stuff.
Yeah, Jason Salter.
Oh, awesome.
Jason Salter.
Yes.
Which you asked me the question. You asked me the question in there. We were kind of talking about how we spoiled people, but then at the same time I was going to get into, but I was dragging, so I was going to get into that how much cool people we've met along the way as well.
Absolutely.
Just amazing people like him that asked a question. Great guy, amazing.
Alex
Been
number
there-
one, though.
Yeah, been there,
Oh,
been there,
Lord.
been,
Oh, Lord, here we go.
been there since day one. We've got friends in London. We got friends. It's just all around the world that have come in and
Of course.
and we're working together.
He brought them down to Art Basel. He brought
Yeah.
the UK guys.
Yeah.
They're top holders.
Yeah, so that's
great
good
friends.
you guys say that. So I see Alpha Dubai, Alpha Miami. So tell us a little bit about what that is, George.
Well, Miami's our number one spot.
Okay.
And Dubai, we're headed to next, and obviously our offices are going to be in the Bahamas as well too. But we're trying to expand worldwide with this.
Awesome.
Do you guys have a location goal or?
Not right now, but that's our next goal is to go to Dubai.
Man, that's awesome. It's insane.
No tax over there.
No, crypto friendly.
There you go. There's 2 keys right there while you work.
Do you have another question, Sarah?
Yeah, someone asked, will it cost money to enter Alpha City?
We're still debating that one. We're still debating it. We're leaning on yes, we are leaning on yes, small fee to maybe do like a lifetime membership, something like that, like pay $10, be like $10 of Alphacoin, and then you can have access, to main parts of the city, but have certain parts of the city that are for, existing Alphacoin holders, so we're still figuring that part out. As I said, we're still perfecting that side.
It's a great question, though.
Yeah.
And then we have one more.
Yeah.
Any plans on owning blockchain?
On what?
Our own blockchain.
I don't know. You can let him answer that one.
So for the blockchain question, long-term goal would be to develop our own blockchain. We're definitely working on that. But right now we're developing on the Ethereum blockchain as the most efficient.
Yeah.
And we've also bridged currently with the Polygon blockchain as well.
Yeah, we're officially bridged with Polygon. They approved us.
Nice.
When did they approve us? A couple days ago.
A couple days ago, yeah.
Yeah, a couple days ago. So you can now buy Alpha not only with Ethereum but with Polygon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because Polygon's actually going to be. Look, Polygon's been moving great, and all of a sudden yesterday there was like FUD on Polygon. Oh, the servers went down.
And
It's
then
like
it dropped.
they're trying to kill it. They're like, all right, we missed our spot. We gotta buy it lower, bring it back down. And Polygon's an amazing project, huge. Binance got $500 million into Polygon.
Wow.
So they're gonna be moving it. So we bridged to Polygon, and we're gonna start promoting that as well.
Outstanding. What else you got? I mean, can you guys ask or answer this question? Where else you guys going to go? You got Polygon. You got what else?
Well, right now he's in the background talking. He talks to all the exchanges. So he's currently talking about 12 different exchanges. We've already gone forward with the exchanges. We're in NDAs with them, in contract, and already have the contracts being reviewed. We're final stages, and we're looking at about 12 different exchanges to be listing on in the next couple months. So I mean that's the goal, just to make the ease of use of buying a lot easier, because we don't want people to send Ethereum to the wrong contracts.
Yeah, so that's an inside joke, guys. So
That was a dig, huh? That was a dig.
that was an inside joke. So if Leah, I'm glad you brought that up. So if I have my Alphacoin and I have it in Coinbase wallet,
Yeah.
do you recommend that those coins get transferred to like some type of safer avenue or
No. The Coinbase wallet's a good one. It's a decentralized exchange. I mean, if you already own it, and you already have it in your wallet, I think you're good. Keep it there. It's safe there. It's a decentralized exchange. The decentralized exchanges are more for us to increase the awareness for new holders, new communities, things along the line. There's different countries for these exchanges, but I'd say for you in particular, just keep it there until we get on a Coinbase or something like that. We get like on a Coinbase, which is, here based, US based and stuff like that, then you can go along those lines and do something. But if you're already a holder and you have it on your MetaMask or your Coinbase wallet, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me in particular, my coins are there. You'll see them. They'll stay there in the MetaMask.
So for our listeners that don't know you guys and follow you on Instagram, what is your Instagram?
Alpha_city_meta.
Okay.
And the main Instagram is Alpha City Meta, and that's our main one. And then for the Twitter's Alpha City Meta as well. We actually were doing cross branding to make sure everything was the same, because our original Twitter and our original Instagram was also Alphacoin. So we want to, like we said, we want to focus on
Exactly.
the Metaverse side. So everything now is Alpha City Meta.
Okay.
Alpha City Meta, and that's our Instagram and our Twitter, and we also have a Facebook. That's for Alpha City, and we created a new Jason, back to the Australian brother. He's does an amazing job. He created a new Medium, and because have you used Medium yet? It's like a place to give like updates and things like that. It's cool. No. It's a cool site. So give updates there on our Medium as well, and
our website.
Yeah.
Alpha City Meta.
AlphaCityMeta.com.
Awesome.
Yeah. And very soon you'll be able to. Can I say it? Swap.
Oh, it's already on my website.
Oh, very soon or now you can swap directly on our website.
Okay.
So you can go directly to the website instead of going through the whole mission of going to your MetaMask and
Okay.
doing all that, you just link it to your website, but you got to put the website in your browser, right?
Yeah, I had to do that for that.
Yeah, you see right here?
Right there.
You can do it. You can connect it. You're going to have to put it there, and you can swap right on our website.
Awesome.
Nice.
Makes it a lot easier. So,
Yeah.
now everybody's going to be directed straight to the website, make it a lot easier to swap, instead of having to go through the whole mission.
Listen, I know Alex was very patient with me when I did my swap.
I was patient with everybody. Calls all day. I started going to the gym at 4:30 in the morning for that reason. I still go at 4:30 in the morning, but I knew that window from 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, I was getting phone calls.
Yeah.
Those are crazy times. It was fun, though. I'll be walking on the phone talking to him, just walking around, pacing around, going, oh, my God, look at this buy. Buys just kept
I
on coming
pace
in.
too, man. Every important call, I'm pacing.
Yep.
We also have coming out in the next couple months an alpha app as well.
Okay.
So that there you'll be able to swap, buy land directly. It'll be an onboard for the
An
metaverse.
app guy, I want an app too.
Yeah, really.
No, I really do, but it's an implant app.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what
a plan.
we need to talk about that we haven't brought up yet is our conference.
Oh,
I was
So
going to
it'll
ask
be
you about
huge.
any events you guys were going to do.
well, you guys can go ask more questions because I'm going to be chit
Hey,
chatting.
you guys got anything happening in the future? I mean, so
Wow,
people-
that was a good setup.
What's up?
Somebody said any upcoming event.
Huh?
Any upcoming event.
Yeah.
Who asked that question? Upcoming.
We have Willie.
Oh, Willie's great too. Willie's another good one. See, we're saying that we've met some really, really cool people along the way, which motivate you for when,
Of course,
for
for
like when
what
you
you're
get the haters,
Yeah.
and in crypto,
Yeah.
the
Massive.
biggest haters ever.
Have you had any scares from anyone from foreign? Because one time
the
I was
biggest weirdos
Yes,
in
exactly.
crypto?
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very weird
Yeah.
people. Very, very
Foreign
weird
and local.
Yeah, very, 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 very weird people. Like, just saying the most absurd things. The woke culture.
Culture.
The cancel culture. It's like, what are you guys saying? Like, you have no idea what you're talking
Wow.
about.
Look at the shirt we have
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
And
yeah.
cancel this.
Yeah,
No.
like you have no idea what you're talking about. It's like, you have, and it was mostly, on the run when the coin was, slowing down and things like that. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about. We're working just as hard every single day in this project from day one till now, maybe even harder now,
I have people calling me, giving me advice. I'm like, why am I taking advice
Yeah,
from you?
yeah. It's like, have you launched your own metaverse and your
No,
own
they
coin?
have no idea.
Sending me long text messages.
Even though that Kanye interview with, who was it, with Piers Morgan?
Yeah. Boy.
Boy, what's your net worth? It's like I should be giving you advice.
exactly.
But yeah, we've dealt with a lot of weirdos. But back to it, we've really created like an amazing foundation of really solid people that you can tell they're solid people in real life, and it translates to that, and it's all together.
It's that relationship.
Yeah, you could tell you could tell they're solid people in real life, and in there they're ride or die. Bam, 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 and it just gives you more motivation to do what you're doing. What you're doing is gonna be what you're expecting it to be.
So what's going on with this conference? What you guys got a date lined up? You got an event site?
The last week of September or the first week of August it's going
No,
to be?
second week of September.
Oh, it's going to
Right,
be
the
a
week
huge-
right after
yeah.
Labor Day.
Okay. In Miami?
in Miami, yes. Wynwood.
We own the term Miami Metaverse Week.
Miami Metaverse Week.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's
so,
Bitcoin Week, there's NFT Week, and we're opening up with Metaverse Week.
Nice.
Yeah, and we partnered with Swarm, which is Javi with the Swarm. We partnered with them. They're huge event planners for Art Basel and just huge events. And they're going to be handling the event side of doing the tables and all the major in the convention side. And we're going to be handling the side that we're building. Excuse me. We're building the convention center in the virtual world. So you're going to go.
okay.
So you go, Dr. Plains. You're going to have your booth, and we're not just going to put you cardboard boxes as a booth for your conference. You're going to have your booth there, Dr. Plains, and you have clients in, I don't know, you're trying to expand in your market in Dubai.
Okay.
And but they can't make it, so they can buy online tickets and watch in the virtual world in the metaverse and see your booth of Dr.
Wow.
Plains in the metaverse. We're building we've already scaled out and drawn the whole convention center, and we're going to be laying out all the booths for the businesses. So basically, you're going to have two onboardings for you in real life, people to come see
Okay.
you, and in the
then
metaverse
virtual.
to see it. It'll
How
be
many
cheap.
people are you guys expecting for that event?
I think it's 250 to 300 companies.
Wow.
Web3 conference, and we're going for some big hitters. I mean, we finalized the sponsor decks and the booth decks by next week, and then we already have a bunch of sponsors and speakers we wanna hit up that they're waiting for it, and then we'll finalize. But we're going for like CEOs of Fortune 500, not just crypto guys, and big speakers. Well, I actually wanted to ask you if you wanted to speak on it.
Absolutely. I would
Yeah.
definitely do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would love that. It's an
Yeah.
honor, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely.
We're actually there. We're like, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get Alex to get up.
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
speak.
No, I'll definitely do it. I love that.
Because we
stuff.
don't only want to bring just
Yeah.
crypto guys.
Yeah.
Because the basis of the metaverse is that we're bringing in real world businesses to the virtual world. So that's what we want. We want bringing speakers that are real life businesses.
Yeah, that understand the
That
process.
you understand the real life business, and then we're teaching you on how your business is going to monetize inside the virtual world.
Exactly. I love it. Thank you,
So,
guys. I will
yeah.
definitely love to be there. Thank
But
you.
yeah, it's going to be second week of September. There's going to be a lot more information coming out in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, it's already, the place is locked down. The scaling of the building and the build outs for the virtual side of it has already started. And then and we're going to be cranking out sponsors, sponsor speakers. I mean, it's 4-day event, and I mean, we're expecting to sell, I'd say 20,000 tickets online, and then maybe another 10,000 in person, and that's going to be the first revenue generator for us that we're going to distribute as passive income to our holders.
That's beautiful.
So let's say we generate $5 million on it. After our
After all
split,
expenses are paid.
after everything split on it, let's say we net, 2.5, 3 mil, whatever it is, we'll get 70% of that
And
and
put it
distribute
into-
it to Alphacoin holders. So,
Love it.
let's say even numbers, $2 million, you go in 1%, you're going to get 20 grand check. 20 grand Ethereum, not check. Or no banks.
No banks, no,
No
banks.
banks.
All right, guys. So let's take a quick little break, and then we're going to jump back in, and we're going to check out the Metaverse live and direct. Thank you, guys.